Let's try this one again, shall we? What's going on, everyone? It's Rich Haywood here for Bacon Ice Cream Productions and Team RTFC, welcoming you to yet another episode of Good Times with Retro Rich. And Fun for 5. That's right. That's right. We are going to try this again. And what do I mean? What do I mean? Well, let's dial back the Good Times with Retro Rich clock all the way back to June 29th, 2023. The setting was a happy Rich coming back from Too Many Games 2023 over in Pennsylvania, and me meeting the indie developer of some really cool games from BitGen Games. Those are the guys that we met over there, along with a whole bunch of other indie developers, but specifically BitGen Games. I wanted to talk about on a Fun for 5 because they were really awesome. And they were like, hey, we got a copy of this game. It's called Dragon Master. You should check it out. It's right here. All the stuff that's happening above my head. So you should check it out and you should play it. But in that video right there, I'm explaining something that very, very peculiar that happened. And what happened was I had the cartridge. I had an NES. But yet the NES, the adapters I was using, anything that I tried to stick it in, I even put it in the Retron 5 right here in the studio, nothing was playing the game. I think I might have gotten a bad ROM burn or ROM, whatever, ROM programming on the cart. And I just got sad. I was pretty sad. And I was like, man, I really wanted to play this game because I really wanted to show you guys, because I had played it at Too Many Games, and I was like, man, this is a really cool game. And I want to kind of highlight it and be like, you know what, it'd be great. We can get a game like this on like Evercade, get it on a Indie Heroes Collection 4, whatever, maybe even a secret game or something. Get this on somewhere. It's another one of those fun, quirky, NES side-scrolling, like beat 'em up adventure kind of thing. Just let's do this, right? Let's share this game. And I just couldn't play it. And I got so sad. That we weren't able to share it. And then a funny thing happened, right? We got this thing called the Polymega, and in it is a list of games that say made with NES Maker. Now let's go on ahead and get into here to see what happens when I go through the list. Let's go. All right, here we are in the box down here. That's me over here. And we've got Made with NES Maker, Doodle World. That's on the Evercade. She-Ra and the 40 Thieves, not on Evercade, but hey, you never know, right? Tower of Turmoil, not on Evercade, but you never know. Flea, on Evercade. Soko Banana, not on Evercade. You see how like this kind of like thing here is just bouncing back and forth? But also not on Evercade. Dragon Master, there it is. There it is. It's right there. We're going to go into details. And look at it. There it is. There's the game. You can hit play. It came bundled with the Polymega. How cool was that? It says Dragon Master, NES 2019. Well, single player. Dragon Master was one of the finalists from the NES Maker Bite Off competition. Start making your own NES games today by visiting the new 8bitheroes.com. I actually have visited the new 8bitheroes.com. And I've even procured myself a copy of NES Maker. More on that later. But yeah, yep. Publisher NES Maker, developer Mark Homayoni. Probably butchered that. Sorry, Mark. But there he was. I met him at Too Many Games. Like I said, it's an action platforming game. And yeah, we got some cool screenshots here that we can go through. Some cool bosses. All these are hand-drawn sprites. Or like a hand program sprites, I guess. Looks really cool. It's got a funky vibe. And it's pretty neat. It's a pretty neat game. Hard. You know, like like as an NES game should be, I think. Pretty difficult, but there it is. Dragon Master just appeared on the Polymega. Like how I can't stress how insane it was to see when I did that first video, when I first turned this thing on and then started exploring the games and then hit Dragon Master. You could see the surprise on my face, and I was like, no, this actually has to happen. All right. Yes, I know I'm wasting the first 5 minutes before I even play the game for 5 minutes on a Fun for Five, but I had to explain the story before I get back into playing this game because, wow, just wow, unbelievable. So, with this luck, we are now going to play some Dragon Master here on a Polymega, the NES version. Well, I guess it's the only version of Dragon Master. And now I don't necessarily, I mean, if I got the NES module, I would imagine that I can dump the cart and then now have my copy of Dragon Master. We will see. Not right now because I don't have an NES module, but we will see. I think I will. You know what? I want to try that out. That might actually push me over to spending that $79.99 on the module to get it. And if it is indeed $79.99, I don't know. We'll check that out in the end of the videos too. Why not? We'll do all sorts of fun things. It's Polymega video. Let's go. All right. Start new game, classic mode, and select patch. We're just going to do start new game. All right. There it is. Love the music. Music's great. All right. We're going to hit start. Here he is. It's the guy floating. I don't know if it's on an iceberg or whatever. Also, flickering and all that kind of stuff aside, it's not the game, I don't think. I think it's actually my capture card freaking out again. Do. Alright. That was a leap of faith, by the way. I mean, it's like, you know, you're I mean, not necessarily bog standard, but you know, it's your cool NES. I guess this is another leap of faith. There we go. There's that octopus thing. I don't know if we can fight it. I'm not gonna bother. I'm just gonna let it go. You know, you got your action platforming things. And you can kind of tell like, all of this stuff is all it's all made custom. Oh no! That's me done. That's me done. All right. Let's see if we can keep our distance with this guy. Ah! Ah. I only have, I got 7 lives. We got this. We gotta beat this guy, right? So, do I have like a... Ah! Oh, he got me again. Did it? Yeah. I mean, like I said, it's no joke. I thought I remember beating this guy when I was playing the too many games. Come on, come on, come on! Oh! I gotta be able to beat him. Ah, come on. No, don't. When it gets to the jumping, it just gets me, man. I mean, or either that or I'm not supposed to beat it now. I can't remember. I'll just keep my distance and just keep hitting him. I got him! Yeah! Take that! Alright. Now we gotta... Oh. That's fine. Oh! There we go. It's fine. It's fine. We got this. Oh! All right, we got to the other jumpy parts. That wasn't one of those Castlevania jumps where you jump and you get hit and knocked off a pillar or whatever. Oh no! Oh. How many? This last life. Last life. Oh, there it is. Last life. There it is. Dragon Master. Kicking me to the ground. Alright, let's go. Let's go to the wrap up. Alright, guys. So that was indeed Dragon Master. We were finally able to Fun for 5 this game. And thanks yet again to the fine folks, well, the fine one person, I'm imagining, I guess, over at BitGen Games, Mr. Mark Homayoni. I'm gonna say that. I'm sorry if I'm butchering that again, but Mark, thanks again for the cool hangout over at Too Many Games. Thanks for the copy of the game. And I'm glad that I could play it. I mean, now that I have a ROM on my Polymega, that I could play it. But I'm also cool. It's also cool to have the cart. It's actually hanging out. Some eagle-eyed viewers of the channel may actually notice that the cart has been hanging out to my direct left in Studio B. It's actually hanging out in the top shelf over there. If you guys want to check that out or go and scrub back through videos or whatever, I'm not going to move it. It's just going to stay there until maybe I get a module, and then we test it out. So speaking of the modules, I'm actually going to hit some more buttons over here and go over to the Polymega page. Apparently, you can purchase things and get them almost immediately. There are certain things, though, that I know for a fact that you won't be able to get. But let's see here. You may also like the Super Mega Turbo Power Module. The Power Module is still indeed $79.99. Doesn't list itself in stock, so this might be a mileage may vary, must wait in order to do that. But I heard controllers. You can get controllers too, but we did double check on that, and $79.99 is indeed the price of the Power Module. So you never know. We could start collecting those modules over here. Just get them one at a time. The Mega Drive module, I guess, what do they call it? The is it just the Mega module? No, they don't call it the Mega module. They call it something. Let's go to the shop again. Modules. They do. Yeah. So it's Power is for the NES, Super is for the Super Nintendo, Mega is for Mega Drive Genesis, Turbo, and then the Ultra module, which is EM05. How much is a controller? What the WCO2 Universal controller is? $39.99 for the wireless controller. Not bad, actually. Might actually pick one of those up. I heard that they're in stock too, so that's a pretty decent kind of thing. Some people actually in the comments below were mentioning the size of the dongle for the Polymega wireless controller, and then somebody actually was talking about latency and asked a question about latency. And to be honest, The reason it's still here, and I didn't just unplug it from my Polymega, I just literally picked it up from the table here. I've been using it wired. But here at Studio A, I mean, there's no point in using it wireless, to be honest. I'm sitting right here, and the cable is well long enough in order to check it out. But if the Polymega ever moves, or I put it in my living room or something like that, doubtful. But that's just me. That's just for me. But I don't know. Maybe I'll test out the wireless capabilities or something one day. But I don't even see a point in doing it. But what we will do first, though, next video. In fact, I might be shooting it right after this. Is if I can take some of these little stickers off here. Another thing has entered to the studio that will soon enter the Polymega. And that is indeed one of these. A WD black NVMe gaming drive. Got it at Best Buy for a pretty good deal, actually. It's like 100 something off or whatever. I guess they're got the new models or whatever. This one has up to 5150 megabits per second transfer ratio, which is pretty fast. But I was talking to Crow the other day on the Evercast, and he mentioned that he just got a drive. It was one of those newfangled NVMe drives, the smaller ones or whatever. It had like some kind of nonsense, like 7. This is instead of 5,150 megabits per second, is like 7,000 megabits per second or something like that. Like stupid fast transfer rate. But I figured, hey, if it's going to be fast enough to play, which this is more than fast enough to play, if I have to wait another, I don't know, however much for it to get from the drive to the from the disk drive to this thing, I'll wait. I think actually the bottleneck is, to be honest, it's going to be on the CD-ROM being read rather than the speed for which you could write possibly to the drive. So I'm not necessarily worried about speed there. So there we go. So that's going to be the next video. The next video is me putting one of these bad boys inside the Polymega. I'm actually going to shut it down and probably go and shoot that right away. So there you have it. So if you're looking for more stuff on Polymega, it's coming. It's coming. Don't worry. Fans of these guys here, the Evercades and the Atari VCS and all of the other things that we do here on Bacon Ice Cream Productions. We're not going anywhere with that stuff. I'm not just like leaving it behind. This is kind of like in the zeitgeist kind of right now. Like I got the thing and people are asking for more content on the thing. So I'm going to do this for a little bit longer, but I'm going to start peppering in, especially this week. Because this is Monday's video, so this will be on the 8th that this will come out. I might actually do the thing with the drive and then release it on Wednesday. And then in between, we'll do some Atari VCS catch-up because we have to do some of those. And then, of course, some Evercade on the other side. And then some more changes, like some more minor changes to the way that show structure and like that kind of stuff is going to happen probably pretty soon as we are entering the zone of the numbers. This is Good Times with Retro Rich, episode 394. Can you guys believe that? 394. And if you guys are still here watching, that means that you've been watching enough or are a fan of the channel that you want to hear what I have to say when I say things. So episode 400, as every century mark that we hit is a celebration. We always have a live stream where we get some friends. So friends that are watching the channel that have channels of their own, you are invited, of course, as always, to hop in on a live stream. We might delay we might delay the numbers, but we might actually launch instead of launching it on 400. I might have a video. My 399 might explain what's going to happen instead of 400, and then 400 might just be a celebration. But keep you guys tuned. Some cool things. I told you guys I was working on some stuff for the year 2024, and I was very excited. I remain excited, and we are rip roaring ready to go. For fans of this stuff here, the Lorcanas, yeah. My brother-in-law Eric Diabolic himself is back with yet another video. It's on the channel. Will be in the Team RTFC playlist. Go ahead and check that out. Went through another gauntlet, played a whole bunch of other games with a new deck. So check that stuff out if you guys are interested in the Lorcana stuff. And now we are officially at the end of a video here on Bacon Ice Cream Productions. We have to do one thing and one thing only. You know what that is. That is thank every single member of the Good Times Club. So let's go ahead and do that now. Let's thank the EverCanadian, Crimson Cross, Kjorge Games, Chris Westerman, Phantom Fiction, Skeletrex, Lloyd R. Jim, Papa Pete, the Intellivision Gamer, Ken LaCure, Mr. Shua, John Willig, and Gunzy20. Thank you guys all so much for being members of the Good Times Club, for keeping this 1080p awesomeness here on StreamYard, for all the support and cool things that are happening in the GTC on all those meetings, and just, for being awesome. Just thank you guys. Thank you guys. And thank you all of you for watching. Again, if you were here and you're still watching, thank you again for being here and sticking this out. Make sure you're leaving the likes and the dislikes and the subs and all that fun stuff. Just leave it all. Leave it all. Get me down in the comments. Let me know how I'm doing, how you guys feel, and all that kind of stuff. And oh wait, I can't believe I did that. I cannot believe I did that. Wow. All right. I can't end the video. The video hasn't ended yet. And if you guys are still here, you might be still screaming at me. You're like, Rich, you played Dragon Master and you did a Fun for 5 on it. What's the verdict? You thanked everybody and then you ended the video. What are you doing? What am I doing? So Dragon Master, right? We got the 4 rankings, right? We got certified good times. We got, yes, the fun was found. We got, yeah, but when something's like pretty good, but there's some other things going on or whatever that might impede the fun from being had. And then, of course, there's the not great, which we never want any other game to ever get, but is there because you know what happens. It happens. So where are we on this? Where are we on this? We are solidly in the yes, the fun is found on Dragon Master NES, on the Polymega. And just personally, for me personally, it's certified good times just to be able to play the game again. And it's just over the moon. I don't even know. We're going to have to make a category for it, that the stars aligned enough where I get a product that I've been waiting for years. And somehow the thing I wanted to play on a video that one time in June is on the thing. That I just don't even understand how that's a thing. So it doesn't necessarily skew my coverage of the game. The game is fun. It's a fun game. I definitely think 100%. At the very least, it needs to be on the Evercade as like a hidden game or something like that. At the very least. At the very most, it deserves its slot, in my opinion. It deserves a slot on Indie Heroes 4. For sure. Just get this game on Indie Heroes 4 and put it out there. And hey, because it's around and it's been floating around, whatever, make it a game of the month too. Why not? Like if you guys in Blaze are listening or whatever, get this game on the Evercade. Just do it, because I think it's cool. I think it's really neat, and it's a fun game. And Mark's a cool guy. Like I had fun meeting him and all that kind of stuff. But that's where we are as far as the score at the postlude of the video. Wow. I don't know. It's just a Sunday. Like I'm recording this on a Sunday. I don't know. I'm so amped that I want to turn this thing off and put the thing in. I just completely forgot to score the game that I'm playing Fun for 5 for. I don't know, man. All right, cool. Anyway, thank you guys again. Thanks to the GCC. Thanks everyone for watching. And of course, until next time, we will catch you next time for some good times. I'm Rich, and we will see you later. And yes, keep your eyes peeled on this channel for more awesome stuff for Polymega, but tomorrow probably for Atari VCS or Evercade. Keep it locked there. See you guys later. Peace.
team rtfc.baconicecream.com.
Still can't believe I did it. But anyway, we got the score in. All right, see you guys.